Oh my God, sweetie, what in the holy jumping Jehovah is this? This cute little game that I just found inside your room. First of all, I didn't even know you had a Wii. And second of all, when in the hell do you live in? Like, who has a Wii still? If someone has a Wii, which I never let you have one. Wii's are for the devil. You see, before you start making your little arguments and excuses, you can't tell me that this isn't the work of the devil. I'm sorry, sweetie. You just can't lie to me like that. I have a direct connection, as you will very well know, a direct connection with the one and only, the Daddy, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And frankly, all three are telling me that this is not of their system, it's not of their work. It is of the work of the most low and despicable deceiver. Let me explain, if you are too ignorant to understand, why this is a work of Satan. Tell me, what is that? Fruit in a tree? What did Eve eat to make us fail as a humanity against the Lord? Well, let me just flip on over to the Holy Scriptures, yes, Mommy's kinky book, and I'm going to just tell you, lickety split, what happened with the bug, with the eating of the fruit, if you will. Let me just flip right on over. Give me one moment. Let's see. It says here in Genesis 3:13. Actually, let me start even sooner. In Genesis 3:6, the tree good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise. She took of the fruit thereof, and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her, and he did eat. And the eyes of both of them were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together, and made themselves aprons. Now, tell me, how fucking wide are these girls' eyes? And how wide are these boys' eyes? Let me tell you what their names are, Adam and Eve. Oh my God. It says city folk. They are folk of the city. You know what dwells in the city? Sin. Sin dwells in the city. Look at all them animals. You know what that is? The Garden of Eden. And then that fruit, the fruit of good and evil. You're straight up shaking them trees of good and evil, plopping them fruit right to the ground, disrespecting the G-O-D. And you just don't even care about the blasphemy of just trivializing the worst tragedy that has happened to humanity ever. Yes, ever. I don't care about what they say in history books. I don't read. The only history book I need is right here. The only science book I need is right here. And the only philosophy book I need is right here. And you out here telling me what I should be thinking by just trying to explain why you should be playing this devil filth? I'm sorry, but this is the cum rag of Satan. This is the work of Satan. Let me just take a greater look at this, a more in-depth look at this. Oh my God. Look at that. Is that a city? You do realize buildings were created by Nimrod, the man who created the Tower of Babel in order to rise to the same platform as God. And these people are apparently trying to achieve the same nooks cranny. Sexual themes. Interesting. How come, my son, how come all of these animals have noses like this one and like this one that resemble phalluses, if you will? Yes, man's sin injection. I'll tell you why. Because it is littered with sin. I do believe those are the homosexual undertones. Because I know for a fact this little sloth man and elephant are 100% getting it on. I mean, is there a single masculine man in that photo to you? Look at this little boy. 100% twink, baby. I just can't abide. Can't do it. In fact, I'm gonna just smack you with the Bible real quick. It says here in Genesis, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. It says it right there, clear as day. I ain't saucing it. I'm not checking it. I'm not gonna give you a sauce. What? What? You're asking your mama to fact check herself? Excuse me? All my fact checks are inside my vagina, which you came out of. Remember that. I just don't understand why you decide to subscribe to, the we? We? It isn't about we. It's about the connection with the Almighty. Almighty. I mean, what we is there? There's no we. Are you a communist? Are you part of a collective? No? Then what is the we? In fact, now that I examine this even closer, everyone here seems like they don't even have a 9-to-5 job. They don't seem to be producing anything. They don't seem to be going to work. Look at this little boy right here, playing the guitar at what, 1 in the afternoon? What is this? There's a school bus there. It's during the week. He has nothing better to do. Look at this moose reading beneath a tree. This little Arthur-looking sloth is catching butterflies at 1 p.m. This little duck right here is going off with a fish that it just freshly slaughtered at like 1 in the afternoon. That just screams of communism. And God does not approve of communism. Jesus Christ believed in the 9-to-5. He believed in the 9-to-5. Dolly Parton, what do you mean I'm misinterpreting that song? She says, and I quote, "You gotta have a 9-to-5 job if you want to be worth something." And frankly, none of these characters seem to be worth very much. Honestly. In fact, look at this man. Right here. Is he really the only one working at that cranny? Really? Is he the manager? Because I'm not afraid to call him out. But also, I don't think he would have a very good work ethic if he's the only person working there, because then if I call him out, he's going to be like, well, I am the manager, and if you don't like the way I run my business, then you can just leave. And I frankly am tired of hearing that. I do not appreciate being told by managers that I have to leave. I'm like, excuse me, but I spend good money here. And they're like, nah, you doesn't matter, just leave. Honestly, we would rather not have your business. And I'm like, what do you mean not have my business? Everyone wants to mind my business. Excuse me, Sharon at the country club over there is all like, let me mind your business. And frankly, I'm a bit offended that you don't want to mind my business. Anyways, I'm over here just sinning left and right by just complaining about the Michaels manager and also the Joanne Fabrics manager. But you know, I don't care. I don't even care anymore. Let's say, meet the neighbors, visit the city, style your life. Style your life? Excuse me? The only person that needs to style our life is the Almighty Most High. Get a makeover. The vanity. Excuse me. The only makeover we need is a makeover of our habits and lifestyles in more accordance to the word of the God. God. cosmic or comic mischief. My mischief. Satan. Rated E for everyone. You know why it's rated E? For everyone? Because Satan's trying to tempt us all. And my own son fell into the trap. Here. First of all, kiss the Bible. Kiss it well and kiss it good. Suck it in. Good. Now do it with me. We're gonna burn this filth.